What is going on, everybody? My name is Judson, and I'm here to show you 4 tips that can help accelerate your career for the spring semester. So, if you're not going to watch the full video, 4 things I want you to remember is at least that your resume should be shifted to show what you have in the best light. Talk with your advisor beyond course registration because they can give you helpful tips or even career guidance. Extracurriculars beyond your major can teach a diverse set of skills. For example, public speaking for maybe majors that don't incorporate things like that. Or summaries on your resume can be helpful to explain something that might not be clear immediately. For example, you're a transitioning major. For example, I'm a ex-computer science major and now a film major, as we can see how that's going. But if you don't watch the video, those are at least 4 things I want you to remember. So let's dive a little deeper with our friends and guests.
I hear about the perfect resume. Are there really strict rules, or is there more flexibility than I might believe? Is that a myth or a fact that there is a perfect resume, perfect format for my resume?
Medium myth?
No,
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's go with maybe. Well, let me talk this out. Maybe if I say this out loud and think through it, we'll land on if it's myth or fact.
Okay.
So on one hand, I'm curious what you will say too.
Mm-hmm.
On one hand, resumes are made like it's about you, but it's not for you. So this is where it kind of goes back and forth. So the about you part, right, is customizable, right? You have the experiences that you have that are related to your audience and the ways they're related, right? And you can shift your sections around depending on where you're applying so that you're showcasing what you do have in the best light.
Everyone comes here to get a degree, but no one does it. No one's path is always straight and narrow while doing that, meaning that there's challenges that happens, whether it's mental challenges, medical challenges, personal challenges. And so speaking to your advisor about that is helpful because that advisor, being that bridge, can share with you, okay, if this is going on, this is a resource that you have on campus that can help you to work through that. Sometimes advising could also be mentoring, especially those who are very fortunate to have a faculty advisor. Oftentimes the faculty advisors, they either work in the field already or have worked in the field. And ultimately, since all students are here to not only get a degree, but to gain skills that would make them employable. And so sometimes having conversations with the faculty advisor or any advisor about some of your career interests, that's an opportunity that you can have. And so I would encourage students to not just limit your conversations to course registration.
This is something when I started, I asked all of my advisors about. I was like, so I really like doing mock trial. Like, that's really fun for me, but it doesn't align with my major. So should I still do it? And they all said yes. They were just like, yes, you should definitely do it because it helps you stand out on your applications.
Right.
Like, it's something that other people don't do. But like, more importantly, it teaches you a different set of skills. So I feel like from mock trial in particular, like, my public speaking skills are like way better than like it would have been if I didn't do it. Like me speaking to you right now, this is a product of mock trial. Like, I was like going into like high school and like going into college a little, I was very shy. Like, I was a very, very shy person. And I feel like being really involved in the community through like working and like through joining clubs like mock trial, it really helped build my confidence so that I can like present myself better, so that I can talk to like larger groups. I think like one thing in specific. So I went to like a medical conference in September.
Yes, I remember this.
And I gave a speech there, which is like, whoa. If I didn't do mock trial, I would have been like so scared, like so nervous. And I was very scared and nervous.
Of course.
But it didn't come across that way. Like, afterward, people were telling me like, wow, that was a job well done. Like, you really inspired me. And I was like, wow.
If there is something that you want me to understand right away, and maybe it potentially is hidden, or you're trying to influence me towards something that maybe is not as clear to see, that's when I think that the summary is important, because some resumes don't even have them, right? Like, if I'm transitioning careers,
I like those.
that is really a thing. I met with a student actually today who is a dance major, but who is going to make a pivot and wants to go to law school and is trying to get like a legal internship. And so now what we're needing to do is kind of like pluck out these things about their art history experience and their advocacy for individuals with disabilities, because they have all of that, but they're saying that they're a professional with these skill sets that is interested in applying them into a legal internship. Right now we're saying, because I've done all of these things, I've worked in disability support services, or I've become, I'm the, president of a, organization for students with disabilities. Like, how does that, like, I'm looking for a correlation, but that summary right off the beginning is like, I have these skills, I have a different major, but I can leverage these skills for this purpose. So that's when I really think that the summary and the profile is like,
I agree.
Yeah.
you know what they say, like, important.
Thanks for watching, and follow Careers Unleashed anywhere you get your podcast.